Alright guys, and welcome back to The Witcher 3. I'm so excited to be playing again. Now, I've got to head back to see Olgierd in this wonderfully titled quest, Evil's Soft First Touches. Now, we've just arrived back at this house, and it looks like they might have a small problem.
Fear I'll slide off my saddle.
Hey, Witcher! How about joining our band?
No, not joining a band, but I am going to see what the hell has happened here.
Well, look who's here. The Witcher with the fists of steel. What's new? Got a growth on your platter there. You catch some kind of a fiery pox?
Could say so. Manners burning, you noticed?
That? All right. You know how it is. Feast drags on with plenty of dancing, merrymaking, rough play. We got a bit carried away, truth be told.
Plain to see. Where's Olgierd?
Damned if I know. Must be somewhere hereabouts.
No! Please! I beg you!
Shut your trap.
Let me go! Leave me be!
Shut it!
I ate with yous! Drank with yous! Fought beside yous! And you'd kill me now? I'm one of yous!
You might have been, but not no more you ain't.
What's he guilty of?
What the fuck's it to you? Not your concern, mate.
Well, calm down now. I mean, I certainly wouldn't be holding his neck with my hand if I was Olgierd. Bad idea. Now, just calm yourselves. Let's talk about this.
Whoa, nerves a little raw? Why?
You deaf! Get the fuck out of here, freak!
All I want is to know what exactly is going on here.
Well, you're not gonna know. Sod off.
I'll leave soon as you tell me.
Aren't you a thorny prick up the arse? Ataman said to kill him!
Got your answer. Happy? Now piss off. We've work to do.
Actually, that's not Olgierd, is it? It does look like him. It's the hairstyle and the mustache. It's rather reminiscent of a certain leader of a third Reich, probably. Gotta be careful not to say these things. No need to be edgy. Let's talk. Let him go or face my wrath. Like, Geralt would never say that. Do what you will, not my concern. Okay, let's talk about it. Let's see if we can persuade them with conversation.
Wait, I know Olgierd wants him dead. Still don't know why, though.
Just what the fuck is it to you, anyhow?
Nothing really. Just curious.
Cocksucker violated our chivalric code. Just one penalty for that. Death.
What is this row? Are you not done with him? My ears wither from the screams.
Whoa!
Ah, Geralt. As you've returned, might I assume you've cleared the sewers? Or have you not been there?
You killed my father!
Oh my god! You killed my father. Now prepare to die.
You lie! Whoreson!
That man killed him. Alone. Unbeknownst to me. Out of fury, for your father refused us hospitality. For this willful violation of the chivalric code, he was summarily executed himself. Anything else I might do for you? Take her away.
You might want to get that scene too, mate. There's a little thing in your chest there. Whoa.
Now, where were we?
Right, so the man we cannot kill is soon to become our enemy.
Really necessary, that whole show?
Ugh, show? Come now. A man must display some madness from time to time. Helps him feel alive. Dare say you know what I mean. Judging by the mark on your face.
Now look. Actually, does he recognize the mark? Well, of course, you know, yeah, you will remember if you've been watching. This mark was given to us by the Master Mirror, Gaunter O'Dim, as almost like a branding. I belong to him until I fulfill my promise. Does he recognize this mark, though?
Know what this is?
I cannot be certain, but I've my suspicions. That's a dangerous man you've chosen to deal with, Witcher.
Now this chivalric code that we were told about, is that the reason why they chopped the guy's head off rather than stabbed him to death? Because obviously this guy is immortal. Well, maybe to a point.
You're immortal?
Depends on your understanding of the term. Indeed, I cannot be killed. But it's not at all what folk imagine. Not dying does not mean eternally living your life to the full.
So it's a curse?
A curse? No, wouldn't call it that. I'll put it this way. You must be careful what you wish for, lest your wish be granted. For there are consequences.
Not sure I follow.
You know very little can hurt you. So you take wild risks, chase extreme sensations. There comes a point you've done it all seems boring and monotonous. The trick's to plough through that moment. Go further. Reach beyond what's known as possible.
Killed the beast in the sewers.
Congratulations are in order then. Your reward. You're also welcome to take what you wish from the manor house. If anything's left uncharred, that is. Was it a tough fight?
I sliced its gut open, and it turned into a man. You know that would happen?
Of course he did. He'd never have dragged you into this elsewise.
Gaunter or dim? Come to cast aspersions?
No. I've come to collect a debt.
You know you first must...
Grant you 3 requests, by proxy. I present to you my champion, Geralt of Rivia.
Okay, hold on a second. Hold on a second. I haven't agreed to this, that's true. But he knew the Toad was a prince? I'm not surprised. I'm really not surprised. I'm going to ask him anyway.
That true? You know the Toad was a cursed prince?
He didn't just know. He brought about the curse himself.
Huh.
Did he not mention that bit? Well then, allow me to tell it. Quite the gripping story. Olgierd once loved a beautiful maiden named Iris. Yet, her parents chose to offer her hand to the Crown Prince of Ophir. Olgierd grew to hate the poor sot. At first, he wished to kill him. Then decided this would be too simple. So, instead, he condemned the prince to a base life in a toad's bloated corpus. Yet he grew bored of watching him suffer and decided to end it. By your hand.
Remind me, O Dim. Who was to fulfill my last 3 requests?
My assistant, Geralt.
Then be gone. I don't wish to look at your face any longer than I must. Come.
Where to?
The stables. My men are preparing to depart.
That bow again. That's the one that Emir, Ciri's father, made us do when we approached him. Wow. Okay, so I've now got to dish out the final two requests. Seems like a private spat. I don't want to get involved. Well, I'm already involved. You turn the prince into a toad, or you knowingly put me in danger. Well, you knew you were being put in danger. I think the only relevant question here is not that you did turn the prince into a toad, but how?
What he said about the prince. That true? You turn him into a toad?
Perhaps. Or perhaps the Ophiri Dauphin ate something that disagreed with him. You never know with their cuisine.
Never heard of food that turns men into monsters.
Then perhaps it was something he drank. I cast the curse. Revenge for a deep disappointment. I was another man then. Let rage get the better of me and hollered the words without ever thinking they could possibly come true.
I wonder how he knew what to say. Okay, what are these 3 requests then? Was one of them you become immortal and I've got 2 left?
Guess I gotta pop the question directly. What do I need to do for you?
Let me think. We're currently without a roof over our heads. Perhaps we should start with that. Bring me the house of Maximilian Borsodi.
His house?
So surprised. But why? I must live somewhere, mustn't I? What's the meaning of this? Second leave of your senses? You mean to mount a filthy horse? Out of my sight, wretch! Know what Vlodimir would do to you if he saw?
Aye.
Vlodimir.
My brother. There were times he himself stank like foot wrappings 3 days old, but his mount always looked fit for a parade. Oh, none rival Vlodimir at feasting, carousing. Sadly, he's been celebrating less of late. You must find him, and show him the time of his life. My second request.
Fine, seems easy enough. And the third?
Complete those two, then we shall speak of the third.
Right. 2 requests. I've got to go and entertain his brother, and I've got to bring him a house. I really do need a hint.
Any hints? Where I should go? How I might start?
You must be mad. I've no intention to make things easier for you.
Well, fine. I'll figure it out as I go.
Once I'm done with those 2, where will I find you?
I cannot know, as my band has planned some diversions. But let us say at the Alchemy Inn, in Oxenfurt.
Fine. See you there.
Well, there you go. That's the setup. 2 more. Well, 2
The brother shouldn't
requests.
be too hard. But the house? How am I supposed to bring him a house?
Actually, the opposite. I wouldn't worry about the house. The brother will be the tough bit.
Oh God, what is he, dead? That's going to be what it is, isn't it? I don't remember this. I played a bit of this DLC, I think. I don't know if I got... Well, no, I didn't get all the way through it. Okay. How the hell do I bring this guy a house? It was nice of you to wait for me, but I don't need to comment on that.
Borsodi's house. No idea how I'm supposed to bring him that.
The only Borsodi I know of around here runs an auction house in Oxenfurt.
Heard of it. My swords almost got auctioned off there once. Auction was held in Novigrad, though it was a while past.
They must have relocated. You just might get an opportunity to ask them why.
Fine, I'll go there. Then what?
How should I know? Perhaps you'll get inspired once you're there.
He's a great
and
character.
take plenty of coin. Have a feeling it could come in handy.
I've got plenty of coin. I love this character. He's got such a wonderful voice as well, whoever the actor is. Okay, right, the brother. Where is he and what the hell? I reckon he's dead. Is that what it is?
Olgierd's brother. Why do you think he'll be tough?
I'm afraid he's dead.
Yep, knew it.
Has been for years.
Never agreed to necromancy.
And necromancy is hardly your only option for reviving a soul. An old-fashioned ritual, a blood summoning. That's what you need.
That's like choosing between pestilence and the plague. Besides, I'd need the blood of the summoned.
Blood. True. Of the summoned, not necessarily. Here.
Where do you get this?
Geralt, aren't you the curious one? Assume it to be Von Everec blood and get on with it.
Where'll I find this Vlodimir?
Geralt, I cannot do everything for you. Use your head. The Von Everecs are well known in these parts. You must have met someone who's heard of the family. The charming redhead, for instance. The medic. You know the one.
Ah, Shawnee. Okay, I guess we've got nothing else to gain from you, you trickster.
Guess it's high time I got to work.
A bit more enthusiasm, Witcher. You know, you just might enjoy yourself.
Yay, can't wait. Say I need help. Where'll I find you?
I shall find you. Good luck, Geralt.
Well, off we go. 2 straightforward tasks, but we got to talk to Shani first about the Von Everec family crypt. Okay, let's get to a fast travel point. I know there's one here somewhere. There you are. Moving on to Dead Man's Party. Well, I guess that's the summary. Oh, do you know what? I should probably get a haircut. Geralt has had this beard growing ever since pretty much the beginning of the Witcher 3 main game.
Greetings, Master. What can I do for you?
I think we'll just select the clean-shaven look. That will do. Thank you very much. Okay, well, it won't take long for that to grow back, so don't worry. Old man Geralt will reappear, but it almost takes, like, literally 20, 30 years off him.
Oh, fuck.
The language. Honestly, these people.
Sure, continue along.
Okay, Shani is up here.
I've tested the slime samples. I believe I'll be able to brew an antidote.
Good. A pox in an army can prove more ravaging than even their fiercest foe. Your service will be recognized.
How? Will I get a toad-shaped medal?
The army's not got any medal like that.
Geralt? Are you all right? What's that on your face?
Long story.
We're conducting important business. Yous can catch up later.
Yes. Right. I'll get to work on the antidote. Shouldn't take long.
Tasty number, that medic. Not like a scholar at all.
Okay, scholars aren't necessarily ugly. Exactly, what does a scholar look like? Quite a good question.
So, think learned women are ugly as a rule?
Well, it's lucky they're brains, 'cause they've not got beauty. Is that right, lads?
Oh, aye. Mutts, all of them. Hideous things. Wouldn't touch one with a 10L pole.
But this lass is different. Exceptional.
You're a lucky bastard, Witcher. We've seen her making eyes at you. Not like she looks at us. Isn't that right? Admit it. You fancy her too, eh?
Okay, I'm not going to talk to you about who I fancy and who I don't. But yeah, she's beautiful.
It'd take a blind man to shrug and turn away.
Too true. Meantime, you witches have got especially sharp senses.
Here's the medicine. It's a strong solution, so careful with the dosage. Each patient gets exactly 2 drops after meals, 3 times a day. At the most, in 3-4 days, the infection should recede.
I thank you. In Redania's glorious name.
Serving the Redanian cause now?
I serve individuals. I treat them. That they're Redanians is coincidental. I'd help Nilfgaardians as well were I in a position to. Kedwenis, Edirnian, elves, dwarves, halflings, the same. Come on, Geralt. You know me.
Okay, oh yeah, we should ask her where she's been. So I did look that up. Actually, yes, Shani was in the very original Witcher game and The Witcher 2, but I think a little less. So yeah, so we've known her of old. Just the first appearance here in The Witcher 3 is in this DLC. Okay, where have you been all these years? And I don't know if she knew that I'd lost my memory.
Aside from the incident in the sewers, we last saw each other. Must have been in Vizima.
Yes. Yes. When it was ravaged by the Catriona.
Feels like a century ago. Where have you been? What have you been doing since?
Well, I left Vizima and returned to Oxenfurt, proceeded to finish my doctorate, and then opened a practice. Shortly thereafter, war broke out, and I was press-ganged into the Redanian Medical Corps.
So what now? Radovid's dead.
But the war's not over yet. The chaos continues. I'm still very much needed. Though I can't complain. At least I live at home now, and I treat the ill, as is my calling. Though I must always be ready, for at any time the Redanians might knock with some painfully urgent assignment.
Shani, I need your help this time.
I'd guessed this wasn't a social call. All right. Tell me what you need. Is it at all related to that mark on your face? And you must tell me what happened in the sewers.
Well, look at that. A long story, it's a waste of words. You wouldn't understand anyway. No, I killed the prince, got taken prisoner, killed the people who captured me, and, yeah, I've now got to give a guy 2 wishes. His dead brother wants a party, and I've got to bring him a house.
Where do I start? All right. Monster in the sewers turned out to be a giant toad, and this toad was actually a prince, and Ophiri wanted that.
And I'm a Kaviri Duchess.
It's the truth, uncolored, I swear. When I killed the toad, some Ophiri soldiers led by a mage showed up, captured me. Man named Gontaro Dim freed me.
Who's this?
How do you explain who Gontaro Dim is? I'm not even sure Geralt knows himself. A merchant of mirrors. Interesting.
Met him a while back in White Orchard. At the time, he claimed he dealt in mirrors.
Mirrors? Buy one from him that grants your wishes?
Something like that. He helped me out of a bind, and now he expects me to fulfill some nobleman's wishes in return. First one's to summon the ghost of his brother, then show him the time of his life.
Amuse a ghost? How do you intend to do that?
Not my chief concern at the moment. Gotta find his grave and summon him first, then we'll see.
But that's necromancy. It's extraordinarily risky and involves higher magic.
O'Dim told me how to do it. No sorcerers or necromancy involved. Gave me this concoction that summons ghosts. I'll need a censer too.
Well, that can be arranged. They keep one in a storehouse at the academy. I can fetch it for you.
Thanks.
Don't mention it. But I still don't like this.
Look at that, don't whine. Oh, stop moaning. It'll be fine. No, I don't like it either.
Neither do I, but I don't really have any options. Gotta summon that ghost.
I understand. Whose ghost is it?
Olgierd Von Everec's brother.
Von Everec? In my 3rd year at Oxenfoot, we had to choose an elective. My options were Pearls of Wisdom from the Hierarchs, or Famous Redanian Dynasties. I chose the latter. Here it is. Von Igrid, Von Estiken, Von Everec. It says Olgierd had a brother named Vlodimir. He lies in the family crypt near their manor.
Thanks. Knew I could count on you. I'm off.
The crypt's described as quite a work of art. I'd love to see it. But why don't I bring the censer? We can meet at the entrance.
Sounds perfect, Shani. Alright, I guess we could just go straight there then. Well, here we go. The Von Everec estate. How do we get in? Hopefully the door works. Looks wedged shut. No, of course we won't be able to get in that way. Thankfully, though, the game's give me a little dotted line to follow. Okay. Kind of reminds me of the gardens we found the werewolf in. Go, Shani, like a melody.
Never seen this side of you.
What side is that?
How do I put this? Your romantic side? Used to seeing you surrounded by bandages and medicine vials, often covered in blood.
Well, that's because you usually come round while I'm at work. Off duty now. Waiting for you, weaving a garland for the wedding.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Never mentioned you were getting married. Oh, no. Or is it she's proposing to Geralt right here, right now? Whose wedding?
A wedding? Whose?
A dear friend's. From the academy. Speaking of which, would you go with me?
To a wedding? Sure.
Sure, why not?
Wonderful. So, it's a date.
Remember to bring the censer?
Of course. Some soldiers nearly caught me slipping it into my satchel. Wasn't sure what you needed it for, so I also took a mix of amber, aniseed, and juniper. All rather smoky when lit.
Thanks. Might come in handy.
Shall we?
Let's go.
Oh, I'm looking forward to this. So, we're about to resurrect
This is impressive.
a dead brother.
Yeah, too bad it's falling apart.
The family hit on hard times. No coin to splurge on such luxuries. Ooh, that looks just a little too creepy for me.
Don't have to come if you don't want. Wait here.
I like that idea.
Alright, I guess
If
I'm
there's
on my
any
own for the
trouble,
rest of it.
Just yell.
Any trouble,
This
just
isn't
yell,
no
because
crypt.
you'll suddenly
It's a
overcome your
full-blown
creepiness.
Mausoleum.
What do we have? Oh, wow. An Offieri Killage. That's a relic weapon. Very nice. Oh, it's a coin. I don't really need much more coin, but I'll take it. He did say I needed to take some more extra cash. That is locked. Oh, wow.
Wraiths. Knew this wouldn't be easy.
You just knew it. You just knew it. Whoa, whoa, easy now. Any more? Any more? Yes, we got one more. Come on. Oh, two. All right. Man, the Eden spell is lasting a lot longer than usual. Whoa, easy. Ouch. Right, back off, back off. Let's get this trap down. Two more. Okay, okay, we're nearly done. I always forget they do that double attack. That's it. That's it. It's all over.
Last of the surprises. Sure hope so. Should look around.
Okay, now it says should look around, but there's a shining red thing in the middle.
Votive fire. Lit in honor of the dead. Old custom.
Okay, do we... Yeah, that probably works. Did it do anything? No. Yeah. Aha! Oh. Oh, is this him? Oh no, that's the key for the other door. Okay. All good. Don't know how you managed to get behind the wall and brick it up again. Right. Oh, hello. What's this say?
Probably shouldn't touch that. Vlodimir Von Everec, son of Bohumil and Christina. There you are. Now for the ritual. Gotta spread the incense throughout the crypt, every room.
I see. You have a new quest item. Prepare it for use by placing in the appropriate slot. Yeah, okay, so it's that sensor. Well, it's already there. It's all good. Okay, so we've got to spread it in every room. Let me go... Let me spread my scent in here. Probably just...
Life and death, fire and blood. Arise as a friend, for I am no foe.
Okay, this is quite straightforward. So we just keep walking
Arise
around with this
from
thing in
the
our
dust,
hands
ye whose blood I have brought.
until the yellow circles go out.
Return and walk midst the living, ye who hath departed.
Okay, well, it's still smoky in here. There we go. Yellow circle done.
Arise as a friend, for I am no foe.
Is this going to work?
Arise from the dust, ye whose blood I have brought.
Now, he said we got to just
Life
assume
and
it's
death.
his blood.
Fire and blood. Time to light the votive fire.
Okay, we're done. Oh, now we light the fire. I see. That was a slight miss there, Geralt. Never mind. No one saw.
Fire and blood. Life and death. I summon ye, whose blood I have brought. Fire and blood, life and death.
You have summoned me, stranger. Why?
Name's Geralt. Came to wake the ghost of Vlodimir Von Everec.
Who you are, and why you've come matter little. For you'll not leave this place alive.
Are you Vlod's ghost?
Who asks after my grandson?
It matters not, Honoratina. What I wonder is how this mortal obtained the family's blood. For Von Everec's rise only for Von Everec blood.
True. Yet to my knowledge, only one of our line yet lives. Olgierd.
Then we converse with the man who spilled the blood of your grandson, Kestitis.
Mean none of you are Vlodimir? It's Olgierd, his brother, who sent me.
You will meet Vlad soon enough. Yet Olgierd, you will never see again.
I think that was a threat.
Here, fate. Kill him, Von Everec.
Right, how do I... Oh, okay, that's alright, they're hittable. They're beatable. Right, I need a chicken sandwich if I'm going to get through this fight. Okay, guys, if your threats are to be met, you've got to do better than this.
Not bad.
You think you're talking about yourself, aren't you, Geralt? He's not very humble, is he?
Ornery whoresons, those Von Everecs, eh?
Who are you?
The rogue you seek. Vlodimir Von Everec, brother to Olgierd. Forgot I cannot even scratch my stones. Though in point of fact, they've not itched much since I died.
Didn't want to fight your family. They started it.
I'm dead, not blind. I preferred to see how you'd handle those snobby pricks. And Grandmum, too. Besides, what harm could you do them? They're dead as it is.
Doesn't hurt to kill someone twice, though, does it?
Now tell me how you came into Olgierd's blood. If you hurt him, I fear I shall have to kill you.
Got it from a mutual acquaintance of mine and Olgierd's. I'm here on important business.
I'm a swiving corpse, with no interest in important matters, yours or any other buggers. The sole thing I miss is feasting, corporal diversion, so to speak. But alas...
Okay. Do folk come here? Do you come here often? Are you trying to chat him up, Geralt? I gotta find out.
Get a lot of visitors?
At times, not often. For when someone does drop by, the whole band comes out to play.
Fun-loving family.
True. We're famed for our love of revelry and rumbles. We Von Everecs have brawled and raided for generations. It's tradition. Naturally, with raids comes loot, so we always had the means to celebrate right lavishly. Towards the end of my life was when things went sour. But no point poking at old wounds. Just days before I died, my brother claimed he'd found a way to dig us out, restore our state.
It's nice to hear about the family business. Okay, yes, your brother did send me. Now, fancy a party?
Your brother sent me.
How is the old rogue? What I wouldn't give to ride by his side again.
No chance of that happening. Could experience something else, though. Something a corpse should find interesting.
Interesting? Out with it. What do you have in mind?
Well, yeah. Time of your life. How does that sound? Or time of your death? Probably a bit more appropriate. Actually, how did you die?
Don't mean to pry, but just a little curious how you died.
No need to be shy. Folk love such stories. I'd love this one too, were it not to end with my death.
So how'd it happen?
On raids, it was our custom to storm the alderman's hut and then order the local clods to bring us kegs of spirit. And provide willing wenches to squeeze and churn about. Then, sadly, an ambush. Outmanned 5 to 1, we were overwhelmed. They killed me, crushed my skull like an eggshell between an upturned oak table and the stone floor.
Well, you're not looking too bad now, apart from the transparency.
Listen, Olgierd gave me a job. Odd as it may sound, I need to show you the time of your life.
Is that so? Now that, sir, is a brother. I've been dead for years, yet he still looks after me, after my spirits. How much time do we have?
Think one night should do the trick?
Splendid. Wait just a moment while I hoist my saber and...
You leave your saber where it is, mate. I don't... Oh, you meant something else.
What the blistering devils?
You're a ghost. Can't grab things.
I keep forgetting. But how am I to revel and rock and fuck? Can't lift a tankard to my lips. Can't wield a saber. Can't squeeze a wench as we dance a jig.
Guess you'll have to do without. Let's go.
I will go nowhere. You're to see I enjoy myself, correct? Well, then think of a way to make it possible.
How?
Revive my flesh.
No can do. Besides, body's probably decomposed.
Then bloody come up with another way. I'll not go anywhere in this state.
Oh, I was just thinking that. Bring him someone to possess. Like a horse. How would you like to be a horse? I don't know. I don't want it to be me though. He's gonna choose me, isn't he? Stop complaining and let's go. Let's see if he does.
Come on, we're wasting time.
I'm not to waste time. Sir, time is all I've left.
You this big a pain in the ass when you were alive too?
Do not anger me, boy. If I've but one night, I want to revel properly, not watch others enjoy themselves.
So what do you propose?
I've an idea.
Oh,
Who's
no,
that?
I've
an idea?
Oh, yes. Yes, it is.
I knew it! Right, don't go near Shani. Don't you dare!
Geralt, wake up! Open your eyes! Where are the smelling salts?
Oh god, he's gonna be all charm, isn't he?
Death was a small price to pay to lie on a lap so lovely, and so near the wonders concealed a bit higher.
Have you gone mad?
Oh my god!
Yes, as soon as I laid eyes on you, promise to stay and stroke my chin, and I shall spend the rest of eternity in a hound's body, trotting along by your well-turned calves.
Geralt, what's happened to you?
Geralt, I'm Vlodimir.
What?
Blast. Fine, give me a moment. Yeah, definitely don't like being possessed.
You'd not have fainted had you not resisted so fiercely.
Geralt, care to explain what's going on here?
Well, yeah, you came in, Shani. I thought this place was a bit too creepy. It's Olgierd's brother's fault. It's all his fault. No, just apologize.
Sorry about that, Shani. That wasn't me.
So who was it?
Me.
Shut up.
I didn't say anything.
Sorry, wasn't talking to you.
Who to then?
Oh, she can't see him.
To him. To Vlodimir.
Geralt, there's no one else here.
Seems your lovely maiden friend can neither see nor hear me. There's potential in that.
Okay, definitely gonna leave her out of this by setting some ground rules.
Need to set a few ground rules.
And I needn't do a thing save have the time of my life, which is exactly what I aim to do.
You're testing my patience.
As you are mine. Can you please explain what's going on here?
Oh, Fiery. Temperament matches the drapes.
Listen, I'm supposed to show Vlodimir Von Everec the time of his life. Turned out, he's a ghost. So, willing or not, I gotta lend him my body.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you're possessed?
Not at the moment. Just now he's standing next to me, coyly grinning at you. But off and on, he'll enter my body. So anything I say or do will actually be him. His mind, his intent.
But what if I want to talk to you, not him?
Well, she should approach me and ask me to jump out for a bit.
Just come up and ask him to leave for a while.
I see.
Yeah, he ain't gonna do that.
Splendid.
Right then, Sugar Plum. What say we leave this dank crypt? There's a charming grove nearby where kisses taste sweeter than anywhere else in the world.
I take it you're Vladimir now. Doesn't seem like I'll have trouble telling you apart from Geralt.
What's this? Geralt's a bore? Or don't change the subject. Darling, darling? Oh, she's gonna react badly to this, as she should.
Don't change the subject, my sweet. If a grove's not to your liking, we can cut straight to the chase and make for the nearest haystack.
I'm afraid I have to turn you down, dear ghost.
A shame. In that case, point me to the nearest brothel.
I've got a better idea. Just before Geralt entered the crypt to summon you, I invited him to my friend's wedding.
Good heavens. That's damn good luck. No better dancer in all Redania than Vlodimir Von Everec. My ginger muffin. With me, you shall enjoy an evening to top all others.
Wonderful. I must stop by my home first and change, so we'll meet at the temple.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that.
Why not?
I'm not fond of temples, see? When alive, I'd only set foot in one to loot it. And in death, I find I despise them all the more. Could we not meet after the ceremony, go straight to the feast?
All right. Seems we've no other option.
Splendid. Then I shall see you at the wedding manor.
You little ginger muffin.
I must say, Witcher, a man could lose his head for a lass like that. And that comes from none other than Vlodimir Von Everec, famed for his taste in women. So tell me, honestly now, man to ghost, are you her paramour? For if so, you have my word, I shall keep my distance. But if not, then the haylofts we shall devastate together.
Kev and Shani deeply once or only ever been friends. Well, I think the first is actually true, so we're going to stick with that.
Let's say we were more than friends, once upon a time.
You tried to hide it, but I smelled a tryst. I know a thing or two about men, you see. A shame, though. I'd have satisfied her well, but no cavalier would rut in another's garden.
That is a relief.
So, Witcher, time for the wedding?
Let's go.
Onward. I'll be right behind you.
Now, if the ghost is in possession, this is a very weird question. If the ghost is in possession of Geralt's body and he, well, let's just say,
Grave
satisfies
robber.
himself,
Tried to crawl in through the well, broke his neck.
does that make him homosexual?
Meaning the scabby runt wished to rob our family crypt. A comely maid. You're quite the fool if you've not ploughed her yet.
Keep your paws off her.
I'm to enjoy myself. Can I help it that I best like tumbles in the hay with fleshy lasses?
Well, I mean, fleshy lasses is definitely better than lasses without any flesh on them. Although, I'm not sure you wouldn't try it, actually. We talked about necromancy earlier on, but necrophilia is a totally different thing.
No sign of her yet. We need to wait.
I suppose we count as the something old and something new in one package.
This is very romantic.
Fuck off.
I love that. What a beautiful retort.
Behold, wars have started over uglier wenches. Well, raids have been undertaken at least.
True, she looks lovely. Let's go.
Whoa, whoa, hold. Mean to go in wearing that?
What else?
Have you seen how she's dressed? I'll not parade at that jewel's side in a rank tunic. You need a robe. One daren't attend a wedding in anything less.
Don't happen to have a robe handy.
What do you mean? What about that?
What? What are we looking at? Yeah, go on, grab it. Who cares about stealing?
Why not?
Ah, that's the spirit.
Which one of those is a robe, anyway?
Wonderfully.
Oh, God. I hate this when he wears something. Oh, no.
Perfect fit. It feels tailor-made.
Mm-hmm.
Now, for shoes. One must wear shoes to a wedding. And we must be neat.
Just had a shave. Relax. You better not do your haircut it the same way. Oh, don't you dare shave his head and leave that little tuft. Okay, fine. Look at that smile.
May they draw and quarter me if I've ever seen a lovelier lass.
Nothing left of you to draw and quarter, alas.
Doe eyes, a swan's soft supple neck, and a waist so slim you could grip it one-handed.
You're actually quite amusing this way.
Beautiful, Shani. Okay, we must get to know each other better. You see, Geralt can't hold a candle to me. Let's give him a chance to brag. I'm sure he'll get shut down.
You see? Geralt's been a pill, a nag. That all changes today.
Dramatically, I'd say. He's never been very talkative to start with.
He's been a fool, but I shall make up for that now. Will you marry me?
A big step, but I will think about it. For now, we should simply enjoy my friend's wedding. May I please speak to Geralt for a moment?
Whatever for. This evening is about my pleasure, not his.
Just for a moment, then you can jump right back in.
Be quick. I'll not stand here doing naught. I'm to enjoy myself.
Geralt, I'm about to introduce you to the newlyweds. Please make sure your friend doesn't embarrass me.
I can't make him do anything. All that nonsense is his. I feel like an ass saying it.
I liked some of that nonsense.
Whoa. For example, expand on this, Shani?
What, for example?
It would do you good to be more relaxed sometimes.
Relaxed? So you think I'm uptight?
What I mean is, it would be nice from time to time if you could sit back and enjoy life, instead of going around solving everyone's problems.
But what does... I don't understand.
Of course you don't. You're as dense as year-old hardtack. Luckily, you've got me.
We'll talk later. Let's go to this wedding. The sooner the ghost has his fun, the sooner this'll be over.
Finally, something that's not utter tripe. We shall dance till the break of dawn.
You get till midnight and not a second longer.
That's not enough. I shan't even get properly soused by midnight, let alone...
Make an effort. I'm sure you'll manage. You get to frolic and carouse till midnight. That's our deal. Then there's the capping. Then you go back where you came from.
So be it.
Sorry, what's the capping?
This way, my strawberry.
Lovely. Okay, Shani, prepare yourself. This is going to be a rough
Hello
night.
world, I'm back. I'll be damned. A proper wedding. Overladen tables, plenty of worthy drinking companions, and a swarm of fair maids. But None compared to you, my dear rhubarb.
Strawberry, rhubarb. Got any other fruit? Red fruit? You call it tomato next?
Beware of the dog, Shani. Judging by the size of its house, the mutt must be big as a horse.
Thanks for your concern, but the doghouse is empty.
They let a man-eater like that run free? Have the wedding guests been warned? Seems we are indeed in for a cracking good time.
It sounds so weird to hear Geralt talking with emotion like this. It's just bizarre.
Oh, what a lovely rowan. I remember making necklaces of the fruit when I was a child.
Ah, the berries make for splendid hooch. Olgierd and I brewed in our teething years.
I shall introduce you to the newlyweds now. Try to behave.
For you, my rowan petal, I'd do anything.
A rowan petal is expanding.
Gonna be a butcher when I grow up.
Okay, follow Shani,
Come.
meet the newlyweds.
Time to
Now,
meet
he's a
them.
charming guy,
Hello.
this,
The long journey to
Be nice
here
now.
with us.
Okay, gotta not embarrass anybody, but then I don't really know how not to.
Once more, all the best in your new life.
Thank you.
It's us now. Dearies, blessings rain down upon you.
May you live in health and happiness. Harmony and love forever last betwixt you.
Thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Now go. Enjoy the feast.
Our turn. My dear friend Aldona and her chosen one, Jonas.
It's an honor. The sun shine brightly on this new path in your lives. I am
This is my friend of yesteryear, Geralt of Rivia.
Yes, 'tis I, Geralt, a witcher. Heartfelt thanks for your hospitality. I adore weddings. The brides especially. So fragrant, so tasty, I could...
Righto. I'm sure we'll all have a splendid time.
I wanted to let him finish that sentence. You could... So tasty, what? Why'd you choose this guy? Oh no, don't say that. That's an embarrassing one. You get a hefty dowry. How do you know Shani? Oh, should we just let this roll? Let's go with it.
We've chewed the fat enough. Time's a-wasting.
Are you, expected elsewhere?
Me? Ha! I simply cannot wait to sample your liquors and dance with the local matrons.
Jonas and I invited more than a few lovely maidens. Perhaps one of them will catch your eye.
Oh, that's for damn certain.
And perhaps you will catch one of their...
It'd be nice, certainly, but I shan't be terribly bothered if it's not the case. Come, let's drink.
This is gonna get messy. It's gonna get messy, perhaps in more than one way. Take part in the wedding activities until midnight. Oh god, you are joking me. I've actually got to do this. Okay, let's find a wedding activity.
Josie, what's taking you so long?
What are we
Bring
doing?
me my shoe.
Seen what he pulled from the water? An old pot.
Oh, is this...
Mayhaps
Okay,
his lass
a wedding
wears
game.
pots for shoes, case she can't find a privy.
You were supposed to fish out my slipper. I'm at a dance now with one foot bed. 'Tis a wedding.
Okay, I got you.
Oh, look, dearie, I did.
Yeah, I'm going to skip this because I get the point.
Run.
I've got to go in and fetch her slippers to win her favour.
What's all this, then?
They're playing slip in for a slipper. Never heard of it?
Nope.
Never. Us gentry folk have other diversions. What's the object?
Maid tosses a shoe in the water. A man's got to dive in and fish it out.
Okay. Sure, let's... What will I get if I retrieve the shoe? I think you know.
Oh my.
Oh, there's more to come.
Oh no, don't do it. He did it.
Prime game. Shani, your slipper. I shall prove I'd dive to any depth for you.
Oh god, she's doing it as well. Why don't you go in after the other lass's shoe?
Observe, Shawnee. Just when you think you know all the plowfolk's customs, they surprise you with slippers.
Well, at least
So now the
Geralt's got a
shop's
super
raided.
sense.
Perhaps you could stop talking and fish out my shoe, which I so unfortunately lost in the pond.
Okay, okay. I mean, I've earned enough shoes to perhaps sleep with most of the wedding party. I don't see anything else. Right, take your pick. One of these is bound to fit.
Damn mucky that pond, sinking up to my armpits.
I see no amount of silt could keep you from my shoe. And all the other shoes ever tossed in the lake.
Always better to do a bit more and even gain naught by it than to do too little and face regret.
Oh, that's quite the theory.
One founded in practice. For instance, I can now approach the owner of any of these slippers, and she will lift up her skirt and bend over to don it, of course.
Of course, of course.
Ah, so generous. And clever.
Just figuring that out? I believe I've earned a kiss.
Well, find the owners of those shoes. One might agree.
Don't be jealous, Shawnee. That was but a jest. I don't give a piffle about the others. Oh well. Recognize this, Cinderella?
My shoe?
Now extend your supple leg and let me slide it in. That is on.
Jesus, didn't think it was going to be this smutty.
Thank you.
Normally my job. Okay. All right,
See how
we've
quick he come up with a shoe.
one
Nothing
party
like a
game is
good
done.
swim.
How many more must
Now
we
must do something else.
suffer?
Something wild.
Talk to the old woman. All right, go on
Found
then.
yourself a perch from which to survey passing bows.
What do you mean? My back aches from pounding the churn, so I'm having a...
And they said fire burns hotter in an old stove.
If I was your age, you'd be singing a different tune. Have you squealing like a kitty cat?
Oh my God, this place is rife with it. Okay, what else have we got? What else?
That's certain. I saw...
Do you need help?
Shani, darling. Oh, you shan't believe what's happened. I'm marrying off my only daughter. Wanted a proper wedding for her, wild revelry. So I hired a true fire eater. You know, woo scoop, sizzle, sizzle.
Ooh, I've not seen that sort of trickery.
Horribly dear diversions of that sort. He journeyed here from Novigrad.
But I'll not squeeze coppers on my daughter, oh no. The groom's family have us for paupers, but we'll show them how wrong they are.
Seems we won't, in fact, for our fire swallowers has gone as last Yule's pudding.
Groom's hound chased him off. That blasted demon. Ugh, they sure named it right.
All right, I get it. I'm gonna have to do the flipping fire breathing act, aren't I?
Master Witcher's here now.
Okay. Yep. Oh, I've got to find the fire breather.
You needn't worry. The Witcher, that is, I, will find this swallower of heated things.
Oh, mighty generous offer, but no one knows where to look.
Matters not. Witchers, that is, we have our ways. The Flame Gulper, what did he look like?
He wore a jester's cap. Typical sort. Ought to be enough to identify him.
I shall find him.
We thank you, and hope for the best.
What did he say? Wore a cap? Or wore some kind of cap?
Awfully nice of you to offer your help, but are you sure you're up to it? You're not actually a witcher, Vlodimir.
I wish to find this magician. Give it a go, all right? But you cannot help me. I must do it alone. I expect it will be great fun.
Fine. Don't have to do this, but if I were you, I'd find the dog's tracks, follow its trail. Just a thought.
Excellent advice. I'll take it.
Shawnee, Vlodimir and I need to find the fire eater. If we're not back by midnight, then...
Relax. We'll be back in no time. I believe in you.
Tally-ho. Adventure awaits.
Honestly, this guy was coming for a good time. We've dived in a lake to find a shoe.
So much corn,
And we're now
Lord.
about to try to follow the trail of a giant
Following some dog's
dog.
trail? Not exactly how I imagined this wedding.
Exactly.
think I'll wait here.
Wonderful, my juicy pear. I shall continue my travails
Juicy
while you
pear.
rest.
There you go.
Shan't be
We got
long
another
now.
one in. That's it. That red blob up ahead. That has to be what we're looking for. Oh, I think our fire breather is
Anyone in this forsaken hole?
stuck up there.
Anyone at all?
It's all right, dude. Don't worry. I'm coming. Okay, and I think we're definitely going to make it back by midnight. We just got to get him down from the damn tree.
Missing man, missing mutt.
Am I seeing this right? That gammy puss ran up a tree to escape that puppy.
We could turn it into a hot
Guess
dog.
so. You, get down.
Oh no, no bloody chance. I value my life.
What do we do?
Okay, I will calm the dog. It'll be fine.
Sit.
Now that is power. If I'd had that, the Horsons never would have gutted me. Make it do some folly. Roll about on the ground. That sort of sport.
No.
Oh, could you be any more of a bore? I'll do it myself.
Roll over. Leave it alone.
Were I to command it to eat its own tail, it would do so, right?
Demon, doghouse now.
Now what have you done? Why ever? Ruin my fun.
Have it at the wedding.
Oh, what interesting. 3 deer turn up to ruin the scene.
Climb down. Man-eating beast's gone, as you can see.
You sure it won't return?
Positive.
Better safe than sorry, I always say.
Geralt, this jester is drunk as a skunk. I hope he's not polished off that bottle yet.
He's probably swallowed the stuff he's supposed to spit back out.
At least owe me a sip.
Course. Bottoms up.
I say, cracking good mead. Now I understand why you wanted some private time with it.
Fine mead, true. But I was fleeing a hound. Hound? But it was a monster. A furry, faggy devil. They chose a fitting name for it.
Yeah. Okay, what are we going to do with this guy? He can't breathe fire. I mean, he could probably breathe fire just by setting fire to his breath at the moment.
You can forget about performing in your state.
And just what state would that be?
Look at yourself, man. You're a tramp, can barely stand, let alone perform.
First off, that's bollocks. Second, I'm a fire eater, not a stilt walker. Standing straight ain't a requirement.
Alright, let's go. Oh, fire eating, what's the trick? So I can do it myself? That would be cool.
This may be my only chance to ask. Your fire-guzzling trickery. How does it work?
Oh, they'd toss me out the guild if I told. Except if I took you on as an apprentice. In half a year's time, you'd learn.
I haven't half a year. Come, just between you and me. We've drunk together. We're practically brothers.
Drank it all yourself. You're no brother of mine.
You dare toy with me this way? Very well. Refuse to tell me, and I shall leave you here as a morsel for any passing boars, bears, or bloodthirsty fawns. So choose wisely.
This here's assault. He's suppressing the arts.
Nobody's listening.
I got a special mixture I drink before every show. After that, I can eat fire, spit fire, do what I please. It don't burn nothing.
Is that all? Where's the art in it? Any dribbling imbecile can smear his throat with a protective slurry.
I've had just about enough of this. First they release the hounds, then come and steal my meat, and now insults. I'm done here. Goodbye.
Didn't mean to offend the bloody charlatan. Do something.
Okay, calm him as well.
Now, you're gonna forget everything you've seen, said, and heard in the woods.
Wouldn't a smack upside the head help the matter? Put the cheating coward back in his place.
No need. You'll go back to the wedding and show everybody your tricks.
Your charlatan's tricks.
Yes, sir. I'll do as you say.
Coming or not?
I'm coming. I'm coming.
To the wedding, then. Perhaps I'll find some more interesting diversions there.
Please, I hope we do, because to be honest, the last two have been utterly
Keep calm.
awful.
Stay close.
I shan't stray a step.
Oh, we've got to get this guy
behind every stump
back.
in
Oh, that's
these
this way.
woods.
This way. I think.
Yes! Bear!
Holy
There shall
crap.
be no tricks. We must
Oh, he's-
inform the bride's mother the magician turned
He died
coward.
already. I mean, come on, he didn't really give me a chance. Oh, that was supposed to happen. All right. Time to give the happy couple the bad news.
I found your fire liquor, but he gave up the ghost on the way back. Too much vodka.
Just my luck to hire a drunk. And Demon, what's with him?
He failed to return.
The guy in the
No, he
background's
did.
throwing up, though, I think.
He's just acting mighty
Adds to the scene.
strange.
Seems to be in a muddle of sorts. Got as much life in him as a carrot.
Might have eaten some nightshade or whatnot.
The dog's small beer. No fire eating, that's the grief.
Aye, grief. No show. Oh no. What can we do?
Right. Oh, God. Perhaps I can be of service. I've got to do something.
I can't help but wonder. Must it be a fire eater who performs? What if, instead, there was... Oh, I don't know. A juggler.
Just where would we find a juggler at this hour?
But say you did. Would that do as a replacement for the fire sniffler?
Well, I suppose it might.
Then I shall perform.
You? First I've heard of a juggling witcher.
Today I'm no ordinary witcher. In my youth I had a great many friends among circus folk. They taught me well. I shall gladly save you from your troubles.
Well, if that's the case, I'll announce the performance.
It's going to be... he's either going to be really good or awful. Look at her. I hate the thought that she's finding him impressive. Although he has got a certain charisma, hasn't he?
Tune. Let's do some dancing.
In my experience, witches and dancing don't exactly mix.
Today they mix like fire and oil, my love. We'll dance the barn down. Faster, faster, till we expire.
Oh, this is just... I can't watch. Oh no, it's awkward, it's so embarrassing. Geralt knew what he was looking like. Okay, that poor woman, they just danced right through her. And again.
And now, a special treat for our special guests. The Witcher Geralt and his enchanting partner, Shani.
Oh, look who it is.
Musicians, something lovely for the loving couple.
At last, music for our loving embrace. Come, Shani. It's time you discovered my romantic side.
Oh, you're rather good at this.
Oh, here we go. I get to join in. You're quite skilled yourself. I am the Lord of the Dance. Oh, that's a great line.
Not a man here who could outdance me. It's a gift. My legs are preternaturally skilled.
What?
I never
Preternaturally
expected the
skilled.
members of Olgierd's band to have a taste for dancing.
Yet it's so. We dance and dance at every opportunity, as fond of fun as fighting, our motto. Seems the music and the evening draw to a close. Know how a true dancer thanks his lovely partner?
I'm not sure I do.
Yeah, it was inevitable.
What are you doing? Have you lost your mind?
I have my mind, my heart for you.
We must agree. You can say whatever you please, but you shall keep your hands to yourself. Understood?
If I'm to play, I will play. Oh, was it good for you? Yeah, okay, there you go.
Yes, but admit it. It was fantastic, eh?
Is there anything you do that's not fantastic?
The ladies loved my kisses, not to mention the other tricks I perform with my lips.
Whoa.
Yes. We'd best not mention those. Could I talk to Geralt for a moment?
What for? He'll have nothing of interest to say. The man's a drip.
Please?
Very well.
See how I've reeled her in? Now don't fuck this up.
Geralt, I'm curious what it's like when that ghost's inside you. Do you feel anything? Have any control?
I feel everything. Don't have any control over what I do or say, though. Why do you ask?
Because I wonder what it would have been like to dance with you. Just you.
Wow. I'd have probably done what he did. Ooh. Wouldn't do it, not my thing. Wouldn't force myself upon you. That's true, he wouldn't have.
Well, I probably wouldn't have forced myself on you.
Forced myself? It was an innocent kiss, naught more.
I don't know if I should thank you or if that should make me angry.
But don't get me wrong. I've thought about doing just that a few times, but
But what?
But I'm not going to talk about it with him here. We can discuss it once he's gone.
I'll hold you to that.
Perhaps a bit of thanks is in order. Seems I've snared the little robin for you.
You can shut up now.
What's going on now?
Nothing. Never mind. Happened to see the man who announced your song?
Yes, he acted as though he knew me, but we've never met. I was surprised. Who is he?
Gonter O'Dim, Master Mirror. Wonder what he's doing here.
Then perhaps you should just ask him.
Yeah, he didn't show up without a reason. Need to talk to him.
Consider that he might have simply been nearby and dropped in on a whim.
Promise you this much. He never does anything simply, and certainly not on a whim.
I was to make merry, carouse. Yet here I've stood the last 5 minutes, listening to you talk. I'm going back in.
Better. Come, Shani. The night beckons us not to jabber it away.
At least she can tell when this idiot's the one doing the talking.
The night is young. Come, let's do something wild.
Alright, okay. I'm gonna leave... Oh, should I leave this here? This episode's gone on so long. Yeah, I think we can finish off the wedding in the next part, guys. I'm sorry to end it here, but I've run out of time to record, and it's a long enough episode as it is. I'm just going to do a little bit of dancing.
If I may, Shani, I'd show you how I cut a jig.
Don't let me stop you.
Anyway, guys, I'll see you soon. Take care. All the best.
What grace.
Thanks.
And good night.